Okay, guys, let's get started. So in the last session, we saw how to enroll iPhone device plus iPad. We enrolled iPad and iOS device. So as you see here, this is the iPhone which we enrolled yesterday. And this is personal device, right? Let me click on this and properties. See, this is falling under IT device category. This is a personal device. If you would like to change it, you can change it to corporate. Hardware, this is the hardware details, discovered apps. So for personal device, you will not see any application except company portal. Okay, for personal devices. But if you have corporate device, then you will see the list of applications installed in the target device. Okay, so then device compliance, we created some compliance policies and configuration profile. I showed you yesterday how to create compliance policies and configuration profile. Now I will show you my Linux device. You see Linux device, I enrolled the Linux device. This is my Linux device. Scaled mode. Yeah, this is my Linux device, guys. So this is Ubuntu 22.04. So on this one, I downloaded Microsoft Edge. That was a prerequisite. Okay. You see Edge browser downloaded. And then I installed company portal, Microsoft Intune, right? And after installing company portal, I logged into that using the username and password, the Intune username and password, sign in. Okay. So Kashif at shivantripathi.in. Grade 0. It's already logged in. Why it is giving this message? Okay, so basically you have to sign in and then the device will show up in Intune portal. Okay, you see there is a corporate device and 2204. Let me click on this Linux box and I have limited option on Linux. Okay, unlike Windows or Android or iOS, we have limited option for Linux computers. You see retire option is there, delete. When you go to the properties, you will see the information, hardware details. Okay, device compliance, I haven't deployed any compliance policies. So let me go to devices, then Linux. And now in Linux, you have compliance. Now here you can create Linux compliance policy. Okay. So create Linux compliance policy 2. Next, add setting. And there are various options, for example, password policy. So you can type in the details, the minimum length of the password and minimum digit and all. Device encryption, whether the device is encrypted or not encrypted, right? Custom compliance. Okay, so you can choose, select your discovery script, select your rules script, and allowed devices. Okay, so let me go with this one, this device encryption plus password policy. So minimum length of the password, minimum number of digit must contain. To specify minimum number of total character of a password must contain. Okay, so let me go with this one. Okay, so there are two things I have chosen: required device encryption, yes, and minimum it should have 4-digit. Okay, next, next, and then assign it to the target device group. I think I have a device group, Linux device group. Okay, so I have one device in that one. Next and create. So this is how you create compliance policy for Linux devices. Now, if you would like to make some changes into the Linux devices, so you can deploy the script here. Okay, so you have a script, you can add your shell script. Okay, so you can download the shell script from Google and add it here. Okay, for example, shell script for Linux devices and platform. Okay, I cannot choose this one. Next, Linux custom configuration. Here you have bash script, right? Execution context, user or root. Okay, root. Execution frequency every 1 hour, for example. Execution retry every three times. Okay. Now execution script. So here you have to add your shell script or bash script. Okay. And then you need to go next and apply it to the target group of devices. Okay, so okay, for example, this is a sample script, right? So I'm going to copy this code and then I think I will have to, yeah. So this is like the script. Next, and then you apply this to the Linux device group. Okay, clear, guys? Any question? Anyone? Hmm? You guys there?
Yes, Kashif. It's clear.
Yeah, Kashyap.
Okay, device cleanup rule. So after how many days the device will get um, removed from Intune portal if the device is not communicating to Intune. So for example, after 60 days, the device will get deleted if the device is not communicating to Intune. In the last 60 days, it will get deleted. Okay. Now let's come back to the Mac operating system. I was supposed to create a Mac operating system, but the problem is I don't have much space actually. So on Oracle VirtualBox, you can create Mac operating system. I will send you one link. You can download the ISO image file of Mac. Okay. Okay, I'll send you the link later on. Now, so similarly on Mac computers, you need to download Intune company portal and log in with the username and password, the email address and password, and then the Mac device will get enrolled into Intune. Okay. So apps. Also on Linux, you cannot deploy application from Intune portal on Linux computer. You can deploy application on Windows, iOS, Mac, Android, right? Not on Linux computer. That's not available here. Now let's go to the Mac. Uh, Now let's assume that we have some Mac computers here. So those Mac computers are gonna show up here. Okay. Those Mac computers will show up here. So for Mac as well, you have to have the certificate. The same certificate will work. The same certificate which you have used for iOS and iPad, which you have downloaded from Apple website. The same certificate is gonna work here as well. As you see, Apple MDM push certificate, same certificate which I have added for iOS is the same one. Okay. So 317 days remaining before it will get expired. Okay. So when the Mac computer is enrolled, you will be able to see it here. Now you can deploy configuration from here. So let's create some Mac configuration. For example, setting catalog. Mac devices configuration profile using setting catalog. Add setting. So there are various options available. I will go with password one. Let's say passcode. So password user preference. Suppose LDAP account password. Okay, LDAP host name and then the account password. Auto login password. Okay. Then security. Okay, so there are various options I have added. So you can type in the details. Okay, LDAP password. The user's password, the password is enabled only for with encrypted profile. Okay. Auto login password. You can set some password. Okay. This is not needed. Let me remove this one. Remove category. Okay, so there are two things which we have chosen. Next. Shivam Tripathi.in. And then you can assign it to Mac devices. Next and create. It's similar to Windows, guys. Now we'll go with the template and device restriction template, for example. Mac device restriction configuration profile. Password is right here. I was searching there. Okay, so this you can try this one. Require password, yes. Require password type alphanumeric. Okay, I'm just randomly choosing. Block simple password, yes. 1 minute. 1 minute. Password expiry 60 days. Reuse 3. 10. Lockout duration, I think it's 30 seconds, right? Oh, minute. Okay, 5 minutes. Block user from modifying the password, yes. Touch ID, yes. Block. Timeout, 12. Block password autofill, yes. Okay. There are various options which you can enable or disable. Restricted application. Suppose you don't want some applications to be installed, you can prohibit them. Prohibit application and type in the bundle ID, then application name and publisher. So those application user cannot install. They will be considered as blocked. Okay. Next, and then assign it to the device group. Next and create. Okay. Similarly, we have compliance option here. So you can deploy compliance policies. Create policy. So Mac device compliance policy. Next, device health. For example, require device integrity protection. Minimum operating system should be 16.0. For example, system security, there are various options. The encryption is required. Firewall should be enabled, right? Okay. Next, and deploy it to the target Mac devices, and next and create. This is how you create compliance policy for Mac devices. Then you have a script. You can also deploy shell script from here on Mac devices. Okay, so add the shell script for Mac devices. Next. Okay, so let's add save as desktop script for Mac devices. Let's see if that works or not. That has to be in a which format? Okay, let's try that. Desktop. Okay, let's see if that works or not. Next, and add it to the Mac device group. Next and create. Okay. So this is how you deploy shell script for Mac devices as well. Mac OS update, when the Mac device will get updated. So you can create a profile. So Mac device update policy. So critical update, yes, download and install. Install immediately, install later. There are various options available. I'll go with download and install. Firmware, download and install. Configuration, okay. All of them will be download and install. If you don't want to install the firmware, then you choose notify only. It will not install. Update, when it will do the update, it should do the update on UTC time, Sunday, between 1 a.m. to 6 a.m. for example. Okay, Sunday. You can choose any other day as well. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, depends on your requirement. Next, and then apply to the device group. Next and create. So this is Mac device OS update. Then device cleanup rule. After 60 days, the device will get deleted if the device is not contacting to Microsoft Intune portal. Okay, it will get deleted. Then custom attribute. This is to collect more hardware information from the device. You can add more custom attributes. Let's say you would like to collect keyboard information, you would like to collect Bluetooth information, hard disk information. So you have to add those attribute here. Okay. Any question? Anyone? Hmm? Then you have monitoring here. In when you go to the devices and you monitor, you will see there are various options available. Okay. So, and at the right hand side, you have the description. So you can read about it. For example, certificate. Review info on certificate, including thumbprint, issuance, and info and status. Let's click on this. Okay. So we haven't deployed any, certificate on any device. That's the reason it is blank. Configuration policy assignment failure. Okay. If any configuration policy assignment is failed, then it's gonna show up here. Deployment status per Windows update ring. So devices with error, devices failed, devices succeeded. Okay, that's gonna give you the details about it. Device encryption status. So there are three devices I have. Two of them are ready for encryption. One of them is encrypted. The last one is not ready for encryption. It's not ready. Okay, not encrypted. Devices with restricted applications. So that's gonna show up here. Okay. Enrollment failure. This is very important. You can take a look if any enrollment is failed, that's gonna show up here. So I'm gonna click on select user, or you can all user, or you can use this select user and choose the user. For example, Akbar is trying to enroll the device, but it is failing. You will be able to see the status. Okay, there are various options available here. Windows autopilot deployment status, which we have already seen. Okay, if the autopilot deployment was successful or failed, that's gonna show up here. Non-compliant devices. So I have these three devices which are non-compliant. So two of them are Windows, one is Android. Okay, so that's the monitoring, guys. And now we have reports here. When you go to the reports, there are various reports available. The device attestation status, device compliance, device configuration. Let me go to device compliance and refresh the data here. Okay, so total 5 devices are compliant. Okay, 3 devices are non-compliant, and total 8 devices I have. So 3 devices are non-compliant. Okay. Now, if you would like to see which are those non-compliant devices, then you need to click on the report, and then it's gonna show you the device compliance, non-compliant devices, and setting device without compliance policy. So it is gonna give you in Excel CSV format. Okay, let me click on that and generate a report. Okay, so that's giving us the details about the compliance, non-compliance, and you can export the information in Excel. You have export option on the top, you see. In monitoring, you cannot export, but here in report, you can export. Then we have device configuration, right? So you can go to the report and find out this profile configuration status, okay? Then group policy analytics. Okay, so there you have this report. Windows update. So there are various options available. Feature update, Windows update distribution report. Okay, these are the details about Windows update. Okay, Azure monitoring. This is for Azure monitoring. This is for auto patch, right? This is for analytics. endpoint security. So you can get your endpoint antivirus information from here. Okay, antivirus agent status detected malware. Now, Intune data warehouse, we haven't, you know, enabled this feature. So if you would like to get a report for this one, you have to enable this one. And then Microsoft Power BI, you can also connect Power BI so that you can create your report in Power BI as well. Auto patch, quality update and feature update, you can take a look from here. Okay. Then you have troubleshooting and support. So troubleshooting, suppose I am troubleshooting for Kashif. So Kashif has many devices, these devices. So you have to choose which device you are troubleshooting on. So I'm troubleshooting on Linux device, for example. So I'm going to choose Linux. You find out the application, app protection, compliance, right? There are various options available. Suppose I'm doing for desktop or iPhone. Okay, so you can choose the device and that's going to give you a dashboard kind of thing. But if you don't want this dashboard, you also have, there are various tabs available. One by one, you can go to devices, groups here, policies, application and all. Okay. Help and support in case if you would like to raise a case with Microsoft, suppose if something is not working properly, like configuration manager or Intune or Microsoft 365 or auto patch, depends on your issues, you can raise a case with Microsoft from here. Okay. See, I clicked on auto patch, new support request, and here you can give the title, category, subcategory, and next, and then follow the on-screen instruction to raise a case with Microsoft. Is that understood, everyone? Hmm?
Yeah, Kashif.
Yeah, sure.
Uh, Kashif, can we customize the report or it is
No,
like a standard?
no,
Mm.
standard one. Customization is also possible, but you will have to connect to Microsoft Graph. Okay. And I have not done that. There are some documents from Microsoft. So you need to connect to Microsoft Graph first, and then in the backend you will be able to do some customization, but limited, not as SCCM, wherein you connect to SQL
Yeah.
database, and then you can create your own custom report from there. Okay, so now I wanted to show you one more thing, which is more, little important. Uh, so that is the kiosk device. Did we discuss about kiosk device?
Not at first.
Kiosk. Okay. So there are some devices which are like kiosk devices or ATM devices, on airport or on railway station. So you can also enroll those devices, and those devices will have only one application. When you log in to the device, uh, the device will have only that application. Nothing else will be there on that device. Okay. Just like ATM machine, when you power on that ATM machine, it directly goes to that ATM application, right? On the airport, it will go to certain websites, the um, airport websites, wherein you can check the flight schedule and details about it. So that we can see. Shivam, you share your screen. Uh, Sorry, Venkat. Anybody who is using Windows device. can share your screen. Venkat, you can.
If I have only one Windows device, I do not have like my SCCM lab, but I have
That's
one
okay.
device only currently.
That's okay. You can share your screen. Is that Windows 10 or Windows 11?
Uh,
Hmm?
just checking. It's a Windows 10.
Okay, share your screen.
Just trying it. Could you see my screen, Kashi?
Yeah, I can see the screen. So where is the Windows 10 device? Can you power on that device? Oh,
Actually, the physical device which itself, the Windows 10 device
no,
which
no,
I'm using.
no. So I don't want to apply that policy on this device. Anyone else using
Okay,
a
let me
virtual
try.
machine?
I have one.
Sorry.
If anybody have, we can switch it, or else I'm trying to access my remote machine. No, Kashi, I can't access it.
Okay.
We can ask someone.
Okay. Gagan, Jagdish, you guys are using Windows virtual machine right now?
My machine is having issue, means through autopilot, right? It's got cleared and it's having issue. Need to check
You
on
have
that.
you
Yeah.
have some
If you want,
issues?
you can use it. Because
Yeah.
if I can format it, no problem. This is not my personal device.
No, no, no. Uh, Jagdish, what issue you are facing?
That security I said, right? I didn't got a chance to look in. If you
Okay.
want, I will share my screen.
Gagan,
I need to start that machine.
yeah, start that machine, yeah,
Okay, just hold on.
and share your screen. Gagan, you powered on the machine?
Yes, Kashiv, is it visible? My screen is
Yes,
visible?
let's go to Intune portal. Uh,
Yes, Kashif. I mean,
okay. So let's go to devices here and then Windows. Now inside Windows, okay, so you have one machine. Now you didn't power on since 24th of September. The last check-in time is 24 September. Okay. Let's go to configuration. Now click on create new policy. Choose Windows 10 and later. And the profile type, choose template. And below you have a kiosk. Click on that one. Create. So we have Windows 10 device that we would like to make that device as a kiosk device. Okay, so type in kiosk device configuration, anything.
next.
Now select kiosk mode. So either you go with single app, full screen kiosk, or multi-app kiosk. So I'll go with single app. Only one application will be there on that device. User logon. So do we have to, log into the device or auto log on? Let's go with auto log on because, if you put log on, what will happen every time the machine restarts, somebody will have to log into those kiosk devices. So that's not feasible, right? So let's go with auto log on. Now application. So there are various options available like add Microsoft Edge browser, or let's go with add kiosk browser. Okay. Which website? Okay, so let's um, open a new tab. Type in makemytrip.com, for example. Click on make my trip. Copy. It's a very long.
Yeah, I just
So makemytrip.com. Okay.
so,
Yeah, copy that. Paste it here. Okay. Home button, navigation button, end session button. No, we will hide them. We don't want anything to be given. Refresh after idle time. So let's give 2 minutes. If 1 minute, let's give 1 minute. So if nobody is using the device, then it will auto refresh the website in 1 minute. Okay. Allowed website, you can add the list of website which is gonna be allowed. We'll leave that as it is. Specify maintenance window for app restarts. No need. We don't need any maintenance window. Let's go next. And here you will have to deploy to that particular device. Okay. Deploy to that particular device group. Okay. You have the device group, Windows 10 device group. Yeah. Select next, finish. Okay. Now let's wait for a couple of seconds, then go to the device and then synchronize the policy.
For me,
From the device itself.
okay.
You need to open company portal or setting and then synchronize from there.
Mm,
Let's restart this machine.
Okay.
Close. Power off. Click OK. Oh, looks like the policy is still did not apply on this machine. Okay, let's synchronize the policy.
Hmm. Restart required. The PC mode restart. Finish the settings.
Restart. But first you synchronize the policy and then restart.
I clicked on that. Okay.
Sync one more time and restart.
Okay. You want to restart from here? Like from
Yeah.
this side? Okay.
Anything, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, policy not applied. Otherwise, it would have gone to auto login, right?
Yeah.
Click on the device to login. But before you log in, let's go back to Intune portal. And go back to the configure devices.
Yeah. Devices.
Windows configuration. Click on the kiosk profile which you have created. Scroll down, scroll down. Assignment is Windows 10. Okay. Now, which device is part of this group? The same device? Can
The
you
same device.
go to the
Yes.
group and take a look? Windows 10 device group. Hmm. Members.
Yeah, same.
Okay. Okay. Let's go and synchronize the policy one more time from the device. Wait a minute. Scroll up. Click on show more. Below you have show more. Kiosk. Do we have kiosk here? Not yet. No. Synchronize the policy. Go to Intune portal and check the last check-in time of this device on Intune portal. Click on this device. Last check-in time. It does not.
It's only groups.
Go to devices. Last check-in time is still 24 September. Okay, we'll see this tomorrow. Or you do one thing, Gagan. You wait
Yeah.
for like 10-15 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. And then synchronize the policy and restart the machine and send us the screenshot if it changes. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So we'll see the remaining tomorrow, and tomorrow will be the last session, hopefully. Okay, guys.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, guys. Bye now.
Thank
Bye,
you.
everyone.
Bye.
Thank you.